Hey everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Science Time with Kyle. I'm so excited to be here with you and learning some new things and getting to do some science experiments with you. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do our first experiment, and I'm sure you all have heard a lot of adults and your parents telling you how important it is to wash your hands. So this experiment is going to kind of explain just why and how important it is for us to wash our hands. And all you're going to need is 4 things. You're going to need a plate or a bowl, some water, some dish soap, and some pepper. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And it's also important to remember that before we do any of these experiments that we do, to ask your parents and also have an adult to help you along doing these experiments. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our plate and we're going to take our water and we're going to pour the water on the plate. Going to make sure we don't want to overfill the plate, but just enough so there's some standing water on the plate or bowl for us. And then we're going to take our pepper. I have some pepper already ground up, and you're going to sprinkle the pepper into the water. And as you see, the pepper is going to stay on top of the water. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our finger and we're just going to put our finger in with the pepper. And as we see, the pepper doesn't really stray away from our finger. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take soap and we're going to put some soap on that finger. We're going to rub it around on our finger, and then when we put our finger back in the pepper, see what happens. The pepper stays away from our finger. So if we think about this, we think about the pepper as germs and the soap as soap when we wash our hands, we think about this, that the germs, when we don't use soap and water to wash our hands, that the germs stay close to us and are going to stay close to our hands. But when we use soap with our water, then the germs tend to go away. So why does this work? So the water has something called surface tension, and when the pepper is just placed on top, that surface tension doesn't break. But by using the soap and putting that on our finger, we see that that surface tension does break, and then the pepper scatters away. So again, all you need for this experiment is some water, a plate, some soap, and some pepper, and you can do this on your own. I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another Science Time with Kyle, and if you have any ideas of some experiments you might want me to try, feel free to drop them in the comments. See you next time, guys.